First of all, thank you for visiting my channel. This is new. I'm new to YouTube, and but I've had a lot of things going on in my life here in the last several years. Some of the most recent ones being the worst. So I saw where people were, sharing their life on YouTube, getting the word out there, and doing what I need to do. Create a type of income. Don't need much. My land's paid for, my house, my truck, my camper's paid for. Yes, I live in a camper at the moment. Just a little bit about myself. I currently have a disability. Deep vein thrombosis is the biggest part. Post-traumatic stress disorder is something else I'm learning how to deal with. And we're going to go from there. Current situation. I moved here on my land a year and a half ago with the intent that my disability would be, approved sooner. This is May 26th. It's still not approved. So it's been a while. Wasn't quite aware of some of the rules that, when they have county codes, stuff like that. But one of the videos, I'll walk you around a little bit outside. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. You would have to drive down the road to see my next neighbor. I'm on a dead-end road off of another dead-end road in the woods. Forgot to turn the AC off, so I hope that's not interfering, but we'll find out in a few minutes. So anyway, the county they got a rule. They don't want me living on my land because it's zoned residential, even though I'm in the middle of nowhere. No city utilities. I'm not in the city. I'm not in the HOA. I'm literally, you wouldn't know I was back here unless you looked up the driveway real close. I'm on a little over 5 acres, and I'm back up off the road behind the trees, trying to be incognito as much as I can. But probably the biggest, this might be going a little bit backwards with the story, but current situation is I just went through my second court with the county taking me to court, and they're ignoring the hardship that I unplanned but found myself in. Poor planning. I don't know what to call it. Like I said, nothing worked out the way I expected, and now I'm in a position that I'm on land that I own outright. I live in a camper that I own, my truck I own, and they want me off of it for nothing more than words on a piece of paper. I'm not hurting the land. I'm not hurting any neighboring land. I'm not interfering with anybody's life in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, I like to be the quiet type. A little backwards from when I'm in younger days, but now this is where I'm at. So anyway, at the court, the county's attorney basically had all my disability papers from a doctor's, from a disability lawyer, thrown out the window. They don't care. Bottom line. And now I'm waiting for the court order, which I know to be coming soon. It's going to say, get off my land. And the question is, what do I do? I don't have an income or savings to pay to live somewhere else. Bottom line, I'm not in this fight because I want to be in a fight. I'm in this fight because I have what the state of Georgia calls home ownership. I called their legal services for help in this matter. And in their eyes, I am a homeowner. It might not be the home the county likes, but I have a place that keeps me warm and it keeps me dry. It's not the fanciest way to living. It's the first time I've ever stayed in a camper at all. This is not a dream of mine. This is a very temporary situation that hopefully soon the disability will be approved and the backlog pay, the back pay they call it, and then when I have the whatever it is, I have no idea. But I didn't have a budget. And the bank's already told me they'd help me build a small cabin, which is fine. I don't need nothing big. Nothing fancy, really. Just a nice cabin. And that's my goals. But the question now is, what do I do in a few weeks from today? I don't know whether to stand my ground and risk more legal trouble because they do threaten to repossess. I mean, not repossess, but basically confiscate what I have. I'm poor enough. I mean, gee whiz, take what I got, and I'm homeless. I'm living under a bridge. Do I risk fines? Can't afford them either. That just create another situation. Do I risk being arrested? They actually threatened to have me arrested. So, for the first time in my life, literally, my teenage years included, I will be in trouble with the law for nothing more than living on my own land in a camper, trying to be as independently self-supporting in the situation that I can. And all they want to do is make it worse. So, there's going to be some more videos. We're going to, I don't know, I'm not scripted. I'm not planning on doing any scripts or editing. I plan on just speaking what's on my mind. It would be a good idea if you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. They say that helps. If you want to start making money on YouTube. I'm still learning this as we go, and we'll go from there. So hit subscribe. The next time I feel like it, real soon, I will do another short video and give some more things that's been going on in my life, and then we just kind of go backwards with it. Might skip around, but the support would be appreciated. I will even have some videos coming up where I have some ideas on what not to do. So learn from my lessons, learn from my mistakes. And I won't give you legal advice, but I'll give you a personal advice on what to look out for. And trust me, I got a dozen of them or more on things from not trusting your local government, that they're going to take human quality, or whatever the right word is, but basically they're going to make me a criminal for nothing more than living in a camper on my own land, just because there are rules on a piece of paper. And the county next door don't care. So maybe I picked the wrong county to live in. But this piece of land here is what I was looking for. It's quiet. It's out in the woods. I don't hear radios. I don't hear dogs. I don't hear nothing but the wildlife in the morning, the birds, the squirrels. Hear turkeys gobble when they come off the roost. Occasionally I'll see a deer. Right now is a good time to see some deer come across the property because they got the babies with spots. It's an enjoyable, peaceful place to live if I could just keep the government from meddling with my life. And maybe somebody will see this that's had a similar experience in another location, that maybe you can give me some ideas on how y'all handle the situation. And then at the same time, I'll be making some more videos and sharing how I'm handling this situation myself and what I've done up to this past. Basically, we've been fighting since August 25, and they won't back up. And I'm going to be homeless in a few weeks just because of a rule on a piece of paper, Dad. We got a commissioner that's been in office since 1982. We're now 2026. And if you've ever watched a show Dukes of Hazzard, then you know what I'm going to say when I says the boss hog mentality. It's his way or the highway. He don't care about your life. He don't care about your livelihood. He don't care about your well-being. And now we know legally and in the courtroom, they don't even care if you have a disability. They just don't care. So maybe together, if somebody out there is, like I said, if y'all been through this before, let me know. If you recommend another YouTube for me to watch, maybe get some ideas on how to handle the situation. You know, maybe there's something I haven't thought about in the legal means. I have not been able to afford a lawyer. That's probably one of my biggest downfalls here is I haven't been able to afford a lawyer. And even in the state Superior Court, they told me I don't qualify for a public defender because it's not a crime. Well, that's okay. That's good and said. It's not a crime. It's a code. But guess what? I'm fixing to be a criminal because it's code. So maybe then I'll get a lawyer and see what we can do to make this a little bit easier. So anyway, I appreciate you listening to the video. This is my first one. I would appreciate hitting subscribe. And we'll go from there. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.